Hello everyone and welcome back to Subnautica. I'm DamdChaos and there's a lot to discuss. First, we found some fragments of some Degassi files. Perhaps a ship that had crash landed here before, and some of the crew to which had crash landed here. And it seems that their base of operations was a floating island, one that we're directed to as far as our own survivors and the captain or Commander Keen directing us to said position. And on the other side of that, we have the Sunbeam coming in for a rescue to get you-know-who, and everything was going peachy keen, hunky-dory until it was shut down by an installation of alien design, one of which has a gateway or a key to get through. The other thing about that is, why was it shot down? And two, was it shot down because it was approaching or because something else was going on? I know I'm infected. I know that there's some type of infectious disease of some sort in the water, which I was warned about at a later time than me getting into the water. We also know that the Aurora was, for whatever reason, put into flames, which is where we're at right now. And not sure if it suffered the same fate as the Sunbeam. The Sunbeam was trying to land to save us. We know the Aurora was trying to go on a mission to build some kind of warp gate. So was it too close? I don't know. But back to the Degassi, they either tried to pass by or tried to land on this planet, and I'm assuming we're also laid out by the alien installation that took out the Sunbeam. That being said, in the last episode I said that we will explore both islands, both land and floating. I have thus changed my mind and made a few modifications to said tube base that was next to the Aurora. And I know you can't see it right now, so let me just go ahead and shed some light on this. So, we have just a little round base, nothing special. Some solar panels, keeping it alive when it's daylight. The multi-purpose room, available once you go and investigate the Degassi survivors and whatnot. Oh, I forgot I left that there. I'm gonna keep that. Decorations and whatnot.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, this is the base. Side note, there was something pre-recording that came up out of that gap. And it looked just as big as what you saw just swim by, which I'm assuming was a stalker. But it looked just as big, but it was over there. It was in this direction. And so I'm over here making stuff, and the sound that you're hearing right now in the background, that weird echo, something that I've been mentioning before in previous episodes, it got louder. So So I turned around and it's right there. But it's way, way, way bigger than the stalker that just went over the ledge. So, before we do some investigations and before we go further in this episode, let's just go ahead and say this. 1. I moved everything from the pod to here. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent location or not, but this seemed like a good place to start. 2, I know that the islands were something that I said was going to be explored in this episode, but going back and forth and ferrying all of my belongings to here as kind of a midway point between both places, the echo could not be ignored. That being said, I was still planning on doing something with said islands until I see something much larger than the stalker in the distance creep across my window. And by much larger, I mean, well, never mind. Doesn't matter. Not the point. So, the base that I have created here, because I feel like we're going to be here for a minute, I have obviously the fabricator, which I created using the habitat builder, and then battery charger, which we are semi-aware of, and these walls, which look a little funky from the regular walls, are reinforced. And so apparently when you build a structure, it sustains some kind of pressure from the water, which totally makes sense. And the more you build upon said structure, pressure increases. So these walls are a reinforcement to prevent, I'm assuming, flooding. I've not seen flooding, but I'm going to assume that flooding is a thing. And we also have these lockers here, which I have labeled. This one is raw, this one is food, this is made, and over here we have more raw and alive. And by my own definitions, eggs and things that come from plants I deem as being alive. Raw would be rocks, stones, even cave sulfur, and the stalker tooth. Anything that you would break from, an outcropping of some sort. And then made objects, I feel, are the things that are created through the fabricator, which can or cannot be converted further, but the fabricator made these ideas or objects, so that's that. Just a little bit of semblance in a world that is definitely full of chaos. So, the plan, since it's not going to be the islands, is going to be to explore the Aurora. But
Calorie intake recommended.
since 2 minutes prior to my decision of recording this episode, seeing whatever was over that ledge makes me want to not do that. But we're gonna do it anyway, and I'm gonna hate every little bit of that. So, if you look, I have made plenty of water. I have an intention of making a couple of batteries, which I'm going to do, and then I'm going to salt these peepers, and we are going to go, and we're just going to see what happens. Now, one thing that this game has shown me is that what you see is what you get. And what I mean by that is the Aurora is on fire, so where in the world did I put my... Oh, it's in my inventory. Never mind. Fire extinguisher. Need that. We saw that before in the beginning of the game. I feel like I'm going to need it again, so I'm going to keep it on my inventory. Just in case. So first things first. Let us salt some food. In case everyone was wondering, I am going to allow myself to die before exploring. And the reason is you get a little bit of like a 3/4 mark on your food and water, and I want to make sure that I am as healthy as I possibly can be before heading to, well, I think it's certain death, but I have no idea, before heading to the Aurora. Okay, so food is salted. Let's make ourselves 2 batteries. Also, the reason behind 2 batteries is because the sea moth is suffering, and we are going to need to make a power cell. Another one to make it happy again. So that should be in the maid locker to get some silicone. There it is. Silicone. Power cell. Okay. Now, the last thing that I know I need to do is with the habitat tool, we need to make a radio. And we have not made a radio yet because we didn't have a reason for it. But we do now. And like in the pod, which you may or may not have noticed from the previous episode, in the pod there was a message waiting to be got. I have decided not to answer said message, and we're going to go into the Aurora. So, stand by. Okay, we've just respawned from allowing ourselves to die because I did not want to use any of said food or water for saving myself. First things first, it's dark as crap. Power cell, change that out. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're gonna put it in the maid locker. It's not dead, but as a last resort, we might need it. So, that being said, where did it go? There it is. 25%. Okay. I have some batteries that I feel like I probably should take with me. Or battery, never mind. Maybe a couple of flares, just in case. I definitely don't need you. And I hate that it's nighttime right now, because I don't want you guys to miss. That's it, 28%. My flashlight. How about we replace you with a flashlight that's 100%. Take the other battery. Put it over there. This one's fully charged. Bring it out. Okay. Now, I'm waiting for daytime. And I know it's not too far off, so we're gonna go up here to the surface, we're gonna do some breathing, and look around. Come on, get up there. There we go, okay. So we're gonna wait for the sun to rise, and then we're going. Okay, it's finally daylight. And there's one thing I need to make sure of, just in case, is that the sea moth is fully ready to go. So, we're going to do some minor repairs. There we go, full battery.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Here we go. Something was over this edge, and it wasn't you.
Life form readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Hello? I'm sorry, computer, I wasn't paying attention. What did you just say? Whoa. Hi. Hang on. We need to see what this is. Hello? Oh, I can just barely see you. Just barely. Hi! Whoa. Oh my god, you're huge. Nope, never mind. Never mind. I don't want, nope, no part of that. Whatever you want to do, I want no part of that. Reapers! Holy crap. No! No. Lego. What the hell are you? No. Get off of me. Get off of me. Ah, shit. Holy crap, 10%. No. I want none of you. None. No, none. Whatever the hell you are, none. Holy crap. Oh my god. Is it behind me? Oh. Like, breathe on my ship and it's gonna die. Must fix. Can I fix? Yes, I can fix. Okay. Okay. Going under the ship? Not a good idea. What the hell was that? I couldn't even get out to explore it, to like scan it. I'm going to assume that that was, what do they call it? The REAPER. Okay. I hope you cannot get in here. You were large as shit. Well, this is bang to hell. Hello? Oh, we got a little slope here. I don't know, let's find out. Can I climb on you? Ooh, I can. Hi, no. Okay, let's start with you. You go that way. You go that way. You bastard. Go away. Damn it. How many of you are there? Okay. I'll go with the flashlight here first. Can I? Oh, I can move things. That's fun. Where'd you go? There you are. What? I like this a lot. Power. Okay, well apparently it takes a lot to make this move stuff. Hopefully that's not a big deal. Ooh, fire. Will my fire extinguisher work for this? Hello. You work. Oh, it does work. Okay. Excuse me.
Calorie intake recommended.
That's nice. I don't know the code. I have a PDA.
Integrating
Lab access.
PDA data.
If you need to tweak your equipment, please use the mod station in the forward section or retrieve pre-configured equipment from the lab next door to the data coil. Door code is, stop shaking, 6483. Okay. So is that for the door I was just looking at? Don't know. Alright, so no, not 9. Six, 4. No, not 7. Stop shaking. Get a little closer. Four, 8, 3. Beautiful. I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Oh, that's pleasant. Everything's on fire. Except for what's underwater. Okay. 6483. What do you have in here? Lots of debris.
New blueprint acquired. Corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Technology blueprint. Blueprints. Equipment. Future, yes. You know, damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. Motion cannon, we have that. I have no idea. Another PDA.
Integrating new
We can
PDA
learn from
data.
Hive Mind of Schrader 6. A microscope. Sounds exciting. Large flask. Interesting. Well, this lab is ruined. Okay, I'm gonna go back and get some oxygen real quick. Hello. There we go.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
What is this? Sealed door cut open to access. It's a loop. That's as far as you can go, huh? Let's get some oxygen here. That's not where you need to go. Oh, wait. Need to cut open something. Would that do it? 2 diamonds, a battery, titanium, and cave sulfur. Diamonds. Oh, I picked up a diamond. Where would I find... Where was that? Oh, hey, just figured out how to sprint. I have 1, right? Like, I could have swore I had 1 at least.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, stand by for a quick second. I want to see if I have a diamond at the place, which would be the base, and if not, where to find one. Okay, so one of the islands, I think, maybe has what we're looking for. Diamonds. That was where the floating island was, and I didn't see any outcroppings there. But where the sunbeam was shot down at, I didn't explore that at all. Not sure if there's outcroppings there or not, but maybe? Guess what this would be the approximate direction it was. These big giant things don't eat me. Whatever you are. So, in going in this direction, I'm going to look for diamonds for a cutter, and then we can continue on. Now, not entirely sure if where I'm going is going to provide that. Just taking guesses at this point. So when I find some diamonds, I will be right back. Well, there appears to be something wrong with the game. I'm pretty sure this is where the island was. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I have swam around, driven around, whatever, in this location and can't seem to find anything that resembles the actual island of this area. So, that is all the time that I have for this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day or night, whenever you might be watching this. Later.